Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. This is Informa. So guys, Mr. Peter Obi had a town hall meeting with students in Abuja. Honestly, Mr. Peter Obi, must have been shocked looking at the number of students, that turned out for this town hall meeting. Honestly, just take a look. So guys, these are students. Today is Friday. Some of them must have defied, going for their lectures and other activities just to come and listen to Mr. Peter Obi. So guys, this is just a town hall meeting. The campaign hasn't started. This is just, having a conversation with students. And honestly, look at the turnout. Look at the massive turnout. This is Abuja. Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed are being loved across Nigeria. Honestly, it has never happened the way people are embracing Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. Who does not like good things? Who does not like good leadership? As in, who does not want to have people that have track records, to be their leaders? Who does not want Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed? These are two unique personalities, vibrant, young, intelligent, smart, I don't even know what else to say, leaders that we want to vote into power. We all know that, Nigeria is so blessed. Just take a look at Nigeria. Left, right, front and back, Nigeria is blessed. But the only problem we always have is the issue of leadership. Leadership. Nigeria has always faced the problem of quality leadership, and that is what has thrown us into where we are. Nigeria keeps sliding every day. Honestly, that is what the youths want to change. And what gives me joy is that, the youths are no more looking at ethnicity, religion, and all the things they've used to divide us all this while. Nigerian youths are coming out to say, we want a change. Enough of this. Oh my God. Who was not there when Buhari promised us that he was going to fight corruption? He was going to, revitalize the economy, that he was also going to fight insecurity. I tell you, Buhari has just 4 months to go. Things are getting worse. Look at the economy of Nigeria. We have families that can't feed. We have people that can't take care of their beloved ones. People are sick. They can't afford hospital bills, honestly. And I tell you, look at the insecurity across Nigeria. People used to say before Buhari came into power, it was just maybe the northeast and, some few places in Nigeria. But now it's everywhere. People can't travel. And all these have made Nigerian youths, especially the youths, INEC has come out to say 75% of qualified voters are the youths. You can see people that have not voted before, they want to vote. And I tell you, look at what is happening. This is Abuja. This is Abuja town hall meeting. Students came out to have a great time with Mr. Peter Obi. And I'm going to allow you watch this video. That was the question session.
I want to talk. I want to yell. I want to sorrow. I want to distinguish acknowledge my Vice Chancellor. I want to distinguish acknowledge my Vice Chancellor, Professor Nala. I want to acknowledge the man of caliber himself. That person that His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi it is a great opportunity according to your manifesto, sir. The Ministry of Education will work out on a public-private model that involves private cooperation, assume funding and managerial responsibilities in the special restructured taxation plan. So can you give us a proper plan and strategies on how you want to implement this? Then my second question is, our school is in session. How do you collaborate with students in order for us to harness and go and collect our PVC in the local areas. So basically that's the only two questions I have.
If you want to have a hearing now.
Hello, sir. All right, my name is Eunice Atakoba. All right, my question is, Ghana has seen a large financial increase in their country since implementing citizen by endorsement program, allowing Africans in the diaspora to become automatic citizens. For example, a person with an African DNA can invest a certain amount of money in the country. For example, a person with an African name can invest a certain amount of money in the country through business, through donations, and through real estate ventures to be granted citizen status in the country. Do you think that type of program will benefit Nigeria? And if so, how will you go about putting it into place?
That lady there.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Ugoke Mabel. I'm from the Department of College of Health Science, Medicine and Surgery. Sir, to be honest, most of us in my department, the only thing in our head is to jackpot. So, what's the assurance that after going through this whole stress of medical school, that I will not graduate and then they will be paying me 70K under very bad working condition? Apart from that, doctors are under so much risk. You're a doctor and then something happens to a patient and then the patient's relative come attack you for doing your job as a doctor. So what's the assurance that, because the brain drain in the medical sector is really, really high, so what are you going to do about doctors running away from the country? Thank you.
Hello, please.
Hello.
Of the greatest Nigerian students, ever courageous Nigerian students, I want to. My name is Bochku Promise. I'm a 400 science. So with our excellency asked, I jotted down some few questions I would like to ask. First of all, I want to ask His Excellency how he's going to deal with security issues all over the country. We can't sleep or travel at night. There's no peace anywhere anymore. My second question goes to, what is his plan for the youth? Are we just going to be obedient and not see any significant change in our welfare and job security? Because a lot of us are out of school and there's no job for us. I also want to ask His Excellency in his thought in improving our GDP.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Excellency, and by the grace of God Almighty, President of this great nation, Government 2023. There is Your Excellency, my name is Professor Arinze Apua.
University Faculty of Law, and now Director, Center for Security and Legal Studies at the University. I'm agitated after listening to one of the presidential candidates at a rally where he made an allegation that the current fuel scarcity we are having in Nigeria, the change of colors of the currency, we are all directed at sabotaging the forthcoming election. My question is, do you align yourself with these lamentations expressed by this candidate? If no, tell us how you see this policy of change currency at this hour. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Please, let's take the
We have to be gender balanced.
Good morning, My Excellency. It's a great honor to be in front of you today, and you are welcome. My name is Anna Kwesta. I'm a 100-level student of post-science and international relations. My question is on insecurity. 3 officers, military officers, officials were killed in the attack in Imo State, which I know you heard about. Every one of us heard about it. On the convocation, former governor, Wike or Hakim, what is your plan or what are your plans in tackling insecurity issues? Thank you.
All right, thank you for all the questions. May I invite the Vice Chancellor? Let me invite the Vice Chancellor, please, to make a presentation to His Excellency before he proceeds to respond to your questions.
Great Nigerian students! The University of Abuja has a tradition. And the tradition is to show gratitude for our guests and assure them that we welcome them to our great campus. And we are grateful for taking their time. We don't have money, but we can give a token. And therefore I'm bringing this token to Peter Obi.
Nigerian students, for Obidients Nigerian students.
Secondly, I want to give him a copy of my book. It's a collection of poetry poems and it's titled Obama Mentor.
Thank you, my Chancellor. We really appreciate your gift to His Excellency. Thank you.
Yes, the second going with them. That's right behind them. Yes.
speak for our late president. Please. Let me plead with all of us. Let me plead with all of us. There's something the Vice Chancellor begged all of us this morning. My dear students, there's something the Vice Chancellor done. That's why you select and vote for leaders everywhere in the world. We are not here for rally. We're here for intellectual discussion, which I want to plead with all of you. So please participate. Let us organize ourselves and participate, and you'll see the difference. In the end. Now I'm going to answer the questions that were asked by students. Very, very important question. The first question is about the issue of how do we transform it that somebody who read carpentry, furniture can be rich, get job. Let me assure you, my brother, tertiary education is very important. But once you have basic education, you can actually change the world. So that skill you're talking is in you. You don't need to look for a job. It goes with somebody who said they are looking for a job. What we want to do in the country is to make you job creators, the employers of labor. I can tell you, most big companies you see in the world, we are started by people like you. We want to create the opportunity for you to create jobs. What is the biggest company in the world? Can anyone tell me what is the biggest company in the world? Apple. Who is the founder of Apple?
Sorry.
And who? He's not the only person. Let me tell you. The founder of Apple. Hello? The founder of Apple is Steve Jobs, you're right. Steve Jobs and his friend Wozniak founded a company called Apple. Steve Jobs, if you don't know, was adopted from a home, like motherless baby's home. His mother had him, I couldn't take care of him, I put him in a foster home. And he didn't have opportunity of going to university. He had basic education. And like any other child, him and his friend Wozniak, in fact, he was so stubborn in secondary school, they didn't believe him. They developed the biggest company in the world today. Apple is valued for over 2.4 trillion, when the entire African GDP is about 2.2 trillion. So it is a different thing. You are a job creator. The highest number, the best school you can go in India today, the school that have created created the most number of billionaires or the most number of people who have celebrated billionaires in India is Bombay Institute of Technology. That school was built the same year by British government as Yaba College of Technology. It is just that Nigeria failed. And we are not getting it right. When we had COVID, we were looking for work. Where to produce work? Nigeria had a massive factory in Yaba, where we were using seeds to find all the problems, but we killed it. So education, technical school, actually better than the academic school. Tailoring, furniture making, crafting. Who are the biggest furniture making makers in the world? They have more money than professors. So we want you to focus on skills that can give you opportunity. I can go on and on, but we have so many questions. What do you do in terms of after strike? That means you are not been following my campaign. Let me assure you today, and in assuring you this, nobody will be in position of telling you what I'm telling you today. The vice presidential candidate of Labour owns 2 universities. As you know, Datti Ahmed owns 2 universities. I know what I tell him every day. The only way public university can be closed is that your own is closed. 4 years will be 4 years. There will not be a strike under my watch. People will say, listen, people will say it's impossible. People will say it's impossible. Let me tell you, as governor of Anambra State, I had a strike. As governor of Anambra State, I had a strike. I sat down with the university management, discuss what we are going to do in order to end that strike. In your last 8-month strike, Anambra State University was one of them. Go and check, and they will tell you, go and listen to what the SUG president said. He said they were not on strike because of Peter Obi's decision in 2009. Schools cannot be closed. If they are closed, Nigeria is closed. Because that's where we are training the future. And that brings me when somebody asked that I said that how are we going to manage schools? Tertiary education. The way we are managing it in Nigeria is not the way it should be done. We have what you call debt fund. It's money created for corporations. We will ensure that it's better managed. We will ensure that we increase more funding, and we will do so many methods, including loans to sustain universities. University education must change. I'm sure when I say loans to sustain university education, some of you will say, oh no, we don't want loan. Let me tell you the beauty of loan. If you want to go to school, you only pay it when you have a job. If you don't have a job, you don't pay. So with that, we will change the funding of the university. How do we guarantee securing jobs? I've said before, you will be job creators. That's what you people are supposed to be. I went to university in Nigeria. What has happened is that there's no physical support to micro, small businesses where you're domiciled. If we support you, you're energetic, you're creative, you will be creating jobs. And then those, because we're going to move the country from consumption to production, there will be opportunities for job creation in different fields. And that's what we are going to do. In the African DNA, let me assure you, it's already being done in America, where some people say they're from Nigeria, and Nigerian government is already giving them opportunities to the citizens. Somebody asked about brain drain. Let me tell you, I'm not worried about brain drain. Brain drain will be brain gain. Those that change India today, those that change China today, those that change all those countries are people who left at time of difficulty. When things are good, they will all come back with what they have learned from them. I'm not worried about those who are living in Nigeria. Quote me, when we do what we do here, they will come back. And people will stay. They will bring the foreign investors. So don't worry about them. If doctors leave, I will train more doctors. We'll give them job here. If we do the right thing, people want to come back here. If we do the right thing, people want to come back here. I've lived abroad myself, and I know that people want to come back here. But you cannot come back. Nobody knows if you go where there's anarchy. Even animals. If ants are passing here, you put fire there, they'll turn away. So nobody goes where there's a problem. Nobody will come back here. So those who want to leave, I don't blame you. If you have way, leave, but you make it such a way that you come back. Prof, you asked about fuel shortage and currency list. One is that the Central Bank of Nigeria have right to change the currency. It's within their law. They are obeying the law. Number two, those who say they are doing this for election, they're in better position to know. I don't make comments about other candidates, especially the candidates who are established. They know because they're inside. Me, I'm outside. I don't know whether the hunger they're imposing on students is also when it was election. I don't know whether poverty they're creating is also because of election. They know better. I don't know. But I want to tell you that under my watch, we will not have fuel scarcity. Under my watch, we have this war. But what they do, they are in position to know better because they are part of that. I've said it before. We need to just have people who can explain to us and everything and communicate. We can no longer have an issue where people say, oh, because they change currency, let people vote whoever they want to vote. Let them do whatever they want to do. I'm not in position to know. You might be part of them, so you tell me. But I'm not, I don't know. Mine is to obey the law. You're a lawyer. Okay. And I think someone talks about what I have for the youth. Let me assure you, the youth are the future. The government we want to run. Every day they tell you the leaders of tomorrow. They were telling me this when I was in university. That we are leaders of tomorrow. Till today they don't want to go. And we want to force them to go. One of the things that said, go and look at the 4 major candidates. I'm the youngest. In fact, to tell you what it is, if you look at the 2 major parties, call it 3 major candidates. Among the 3 major candidates, I'm the youngest. Each of them are my senior with at least 15 years. Yes. Right? If you do an average age, because we're going to use an average age. If you do an average age between the chairman of the party of, say, PDP, the chairman of the party, the candidate, and the vice presidential candidate, the average is 70. That is the average. The average is 70. If you do the one of APC, the one of APC, the chairman if you do the average on NBC, I'll show you it will be less than 70. Just imagine whatever you count. It's okay. If you do the average between myself, the vice presidential candidate, our party chairman, our average is about 55. What it then shows that the next government will come lower to 50. One day it will get to you. Where these people are? If I look around us today, these are things we want to change. So when they come, you must be younger. Our party chairman is 52 years old. When that of APC is 75, PDP is 71, ours is 52. That's how you start leading a party. So you can give younger people a chance. For these people who always think about people of their own age. No. You're a human being, you get tired. That's why they have retirement time. Let me assure you we have finished. I've answered all the questions. And I know today you have school and it's important to you. So I think at this stage, maybe we'll stop here. No lecture today. Okay. So I'm going to do more questions. I will stop.
Hello, mister.
Great Nigeria students! Articulate Nigeria students! Sorry! Great Nigeria students! No more articulate. Thank you very much. Please, I want to ask a very straightforward question. Very straightforward question. Is it affecting everybody in Nigeria? Those who have been recruited to protect us, to police us, to guide us, to direct us, to assist us, have become our nemesis. As I was coming here this morning, I saw two policemen dragging down a young man from a taxi because he was wearing, to them, they say he's a Yahoo boy. I said, show me evidence. They couldn't, and I said, if you don't leave him now that I'm here, you and your crew will run away from here this moment. Because that was in front of school. So, Your Excellency, the Nigerian police, most of them, not all of them, their activities, especially those on the road, especially those on the highway, especially those who harass people. Your Excellency, we need help. I don't know what we are going to do to Nigerian police. Sometimes I wonder, are we going to remove all of them and chase them away? Or are we going to retrain them? Nigerian police needs to be declared as a state of emergency. Because the kind of police that we have now, and their actions and inactions, Your Excellency, if nothing is done, and you become the president of this country by God's grace, they can be a source of failure. So, Mr. President, Mr. Excellency, I don't know the assurance you are going to give us and what will happen to the Nigerian police. Thank you very much. Please, this is the last patient, please.
My name is Honorable Samuel. Now, in 2020, the federal government banned cryptocurrency trading. And 80% of our digital revenue has gone people online. So what will you do deliberately to ensure that the cryptocurrency and the digital space have the federal government backing in your tenure? Thank you.
First, my name is Patience President Yamaka in the Department of the My question is about people that have their PVC in other states and are currently in school and they are going to find it difficult to vote. I have roommates, friends that are registered in where the states where they live, but they are currently in school and it's going to be difficult for them to travel to go and vote. And some schools are fixing exams close to the election day. So is there any way we can mobilize, maybe, students to go to their various states to vote for the upcoming election? But I'm sure about 4 million students.
We have come to this. We are supposed to stop by 10, but because of the way you are, most of the questions are the same thing, so we just have to stop. You know, what is different in it?
Your Excellency, my question is different, and I believe it's something very good. We are praying that people do it. The people will not be in Enugu State. People will not be in Adamawa. People will not be in Lagos. People will not be in Bauchi. Now, there is something called state capture. You struggle to get the power from nowhere, people come and hijack it. What precisely we're talking here is about what South Africans have called state capture. What is your strategy to ensure that by the time these Nigerian masses have suffered, see you as the hope, justice, fairness, and others, that this mandate enters the hand of P2P? What is the chance that from nowhere people will enter Labour Party and P2P will begin to find some challenges in managing these human beings? Thank you.
And I'll start from you. Let me start from you. Let me tell you, I've been a governor. As a governor of my state, I did not have one member in House of Assembly of my party. I did not have a local government chairman. I did not have a House of Rep member or state member. My party was as small as this. You only worry about all this when you're going to run a transactional government. If you're going to be transparent, it doesn't matter whether you're alone. And if you know me, I don't think they'll come from anyone. What we are going to do, I have no room for anybody coming for any capture. We will capture the person before I capture them. We don't have any room. I have two questions here which I'll answer. Somebody asked about corruption and theft. But when I finish this out, I use them to conclude. Here, people ask about issue of Nigerian police. Let me assure you, Nigerian police is not the problem. We will check Nigerian police to the police and they'll be friendly. It's because they don't know. Those boys who are calling Yahoo boys, because of lack of our investment in another job, we will make those people you call Yahoo boys. We will change them because they have the talent to change the world. I want you to listen to this. Hello? I want you to listen to this. When we talked about Steve Jobs this morning, all of you said Steve Jobs funded Apple. Everybody here said Steve Jobs funded Apple. Let me tell you one of the greatest problems of Steve Jobs. The greatest thing Steve Jobs did in his life. Steve Jobs funded Apple with his friend. I want you to listen to this. What's it? Do you know what they did? Steve Jobs went and started using phone to test a man called John Scully. John Scully was CEO of Pepsi. Pepsi had a headquarters in New York. His office is in the 12th floor. Pepsi Global. The CEO of Pepsi is a man called John Scully. Steve Jobs and his friend sat in a garage, texting him every day, stop selling sugar water, come and join us to change the world. These two boys are in a garage, texting him every day, stop selling sugar water, because that is not the future of the world. What we are doing is future. And we are doing it every day. Every day. I want you to listen. If it's in this country, you know what will happen? Police will arrest them. 1 minute, I'm trying to look the man. After 6 months of testing John Scully every day, John Scully went to Pepsi management and submitted his resignation and said, this boy said to him, we are not going to pay you. We are going to give you 5% of the company. No salary. But I want you to help us to change the world. John Scully went to Pepsi management, submitted his letter of resignation, and when they asked him where is he going, he said he wants to go and join these boys in garage because they are fascinated by what they are doing. That's how John Scully left his office to came to Apple to become the CEO of Apple, no salary, but he was given 5% of the company. The first thing John Scully did was to sack Steve Jobs. You know Steve Jobs was sacked from Apple. John Scully sacked him. He said Steve Jobs is fascinated about what he's going to do. He's not putting money aside. So imagine selling sugar. When he said he's going to resign, everybody said he needs a psychiatric treatment. But that's how John Scully became 5% owner of Apple. Nobody will do it here. They will say the police will arrest everybody. Bill Gates left school in Harvard where his parents went. I went to live in a bunk with his friend to start Microsoft. The parents nearly disowned him because they didn't know what he was doing. But a woman who was there doing cleaning had him as a mother, as a child, looking after him. That woman was eventually given a tiny percent of Microsoft, which eventually turned into $1 billion. So, it's so fascinating. All these young boys, all they need is the direction, and they will change the world. And you know they change the world. The reason I presented I'm not saying there might be some of them who are criminals, but I think when India was doing that, and we thought India was doing it, today India is ICT owner in Nigeria, we will change it. Those who carry laptop, will give them more laptop.
Nigeria has not
We need to study very well. We do whatever we're going to do. We're going to do it where we study, learn. The last time I went to cryptocurrency management, I told them, I said, I'm going to learn what you're doing. It's fascinating, but I want to learn it. I can't tell you I'm going to put money in it. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do it, but we will do what. Remember, we said we are going to move Nigeria to fourth industrial revolution. We're not going to stay outside it. Daddy is a young man. I have an idea of what they're doing, and we're going to drive it. Voters card will ask people to go, and we will start to university. They have to allow you to go and vote. Your vote is more critical than those people they give money. Because you know the right and wrong thing. So we must allow you to vote. And we'll plead with them. And there was two other questions which they wrote here. Somebody wrote about security. I've said the same thing what we're going to do in security. I've said security, we will not have unsecured Nigeria under our watch. There are two important questions people ask here as the corruption and the issue of our debts. Corruption and our debts. And I can tell you, borrowing, never think that borrowing is a problem. Every country of the world is owing money. Every country that develops is by borrowing. Every good business borrows money. The G7 countries are in debt. The number one biggest economy in the world is America. As we speak, American debt is almost 90% of her GDP. American debt is almost 90% of her GDP. So there's nothing wrong in borrowing. Number one biggest economy is China. China owns over 50% of its economy in debt. Nothing wrong in borrowing. Number three country is Japan. Japan debt to GDP is 230%. So Japan is owing 230% of Japan's debt. Singapore is 120. I can go on and on and tell you what is wrong. What is wrong is what you use the money you borrowed for. If you borrow it and invest, you will grow. If you borrow it and throw it away, you will collapse. The problem Nigeria has is that you borrow the money and nobody knows where the money borrowed is. And I give you an example. If you go to the China, like I said, Japan, this is the third biggest economy, is owing 230% of its GDP. Everybody knew where that Japan used that money for. And above all, Japan today is the highest owner of US Treasury. So they even have savings. If you push them, they can pay some. But I give you an example using two countries, two developing countries of what a debt can do. In 2010, Nigeria's debt, Nigeria in 2010, the total debt of Nigeria is about $10 billion in 2010. A little bit more today. It's about that. Not precise what we want to be. Our GDP then, I as a country. In fact, if you put the local domestic debt and external debt, it will be more, it will be about 2 or 3 times that. And per capita, which is the real measure of wealth, in 2010, is about $2,500. Another country, Bangladesh, at that time was owing about $40 billion. And their per capita was $747 in 2010. In 2021, Nigerian debt by end of last year, 2022, Nigerian debt has not increased where I've told you, if you add words and means, where debt is now 77 trillion, which is $187 billion. So our debt has grown by about maybe 600 times, because cumulatively domestic and foreign, we are about 30 times. Because I use only this, we are about 30, now we are 180 something. But our per capita is now 2,000. So we borrowed more money and our per capita went down. Bangladesh have moved from debt of $47 billion today to about $115 billion. Their per capita is now 2,500 and something. So their per capita have tripled. Their GDP have tripled. Nigeria owns shrink. That means that the money you borrow, like people say, slave chopped it. So we're going to look for that slave. Nothing more. Yes, we're going to look for the slave. And be able to know where you can commit some. We're not going to take everything. So that's what we're going to do. I'll show you then, finally, was corruption. That thing was the only house National Assembly member. And the only senator who did not buy his house when federal government sold house to senators. That did not buy his house. I have challenged everybody since I started this journey. Go and show me where Anambra State money is missing. The day handed over as governor is a portal. And listen, the day handed over as governor, I was not owing pension. I was not owing gratuity. Whatever we want pension and gratuity before I came, that something billion I cleared it off. I was not owing salary. I was not owing any contractor. Go and look for any contractor. I was not owing for any contractor who have worked or delivered what we asked him to do. Whether it's supply or construction, I wasn't owing one person. And no contractor will ever say he sat down with P.W. to discuss what P.W. will give him. We were not doing that. And above all, I left in 3 banks in Nigeria for the Anambra State government. Access Bank of Nigeria, I had it as a balance for Anambra State government, $50 million over $10 million. I had for in Diamond Bank $50 million over $10 million. In Fidelity Bank, $50 million over $10 million. I left when I left office, 70-something billion naira. I did not borrow 1 naira from anybody. I did not go to anywhere to ask for borrowing. Till today, you can go and verify. Now,
Just look at the question, the intelligent and smart questions that Nigerians were asking Mr. Peter Obi and how he addressed all of them. So guys, you can see that Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, they are the ones, you know, that can take this Nigeria to a new level. Mr. Peter Obi said, if I'm not stealing, my family people are not stealing, the people around me are not stealing, you reduce the corruption in Nigeria to almost 50 to 70%. Because the problem we are having now, you know, the problem we have now is that Buhari has ended up borrowing money internally and externally. You know that this present government has been borrowing from CBN. Do you know that? CBN keeps borrowing. And you know, in case you don't know, Buhari has 4 months to go. And he's asking CBN to still release more money for them. Ask them what they are using this money to do. So the main problem we are having in Nigeria is that, you know, they borrow all this money, even from the international bodies, bring them to Nigeria, and this money end up in people's pockets. You don't see the implementation. You don't see them, you know, using this money for what they told Nigerians they want to use the money for. And you know, our National Assembly, like people always call them a rubber stamp National Assembly, you know, they keep approving any loan, you know, request that Buhari makes. And honestly, APC still wants to come back to power, to come and spoil things. Nigerians, please wake up, please, Nigerians, wake up. We can't afford to, you know, misuse this opportunity. So guys, you can see that Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, these are 2 people that want to fix Nigeria. Check their track record, check their background, check what they've done, check their history, check their schools. These are people that are corruption free. No matter how people try to paint it, these are people that are corruption free. And I tell you, it's time for people to come out and disown APC and PDP. You know, I was shocked that in Bauchi, people were burning their brooms. I mean, APC people were joining Peter Obi's camp. Honestly, people were burning their broom, meaning that some people are really tired of, you know, those temporary benefits that they get from these politicians. People just want a change. People want their children to go to school. People want to sleep with their 2 eyes closed. People want to be employed. People want to do work, as in people want to be engaged. Not leaving our youths to be idle, and then when they involve themselves in crime, police will come after them. Honestly, when our youths are engaged, Mr. Peter Obi has said, when you keep these youths busy, you reduce criminality to a certain level. And that is what his government wants to do, bringing Nigeria to a state of productivity, not consuming. And you know, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
No state have any governor left